from Sacramento, it's Let's Spend the Night Together with your hosts, Dante and Craig. Tonight's special guest, Artemio. Take it away, boys.
I accept you for who you are. All right. Today in Cruising the World, a drug suspect on toilet strike for 38 days would rather die than take a poo. It's the headline. The story comes from us from the Metro, the fine people
The guy
of the
who
Metro.
wrote that headline needs a Nobel Prize.
I'll say it again.
That's the whole... There's no story, it's just the headline.
Drug suspect on toilet strike for 38 days would rather die than take a poo. I originally saw this about a week ago, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I saw this story about a week ago, and I thought, that's amazing. No way it can last, though. I think that this guy, he always quits on everything in life.
Does he?
He certainly
Unless
does.
he has some Gorilla Glue that he's going to put on his butthole.
Some cement.
His rusty sheriff's badge.
A suspected drug dealer on a record-breaking toilet strike would rather die than take a poo, his lawyer has said. Lamar Chambers, 24, has now spent 38 days in police custody.
Without pooing?
After Essex police arrested him and detained him on January 17th.
It's a toilet right there, mate. Just do it, you know?
Oi,
do
bruv.
your duties.
According...
We won't look. We'll give you privacy.
Appearing in court yesterday, his lawyer said he finds himself in uncharted territory.
Uncharted territory?
With his client. He said his client's life is at risk as he doesn't want to be...
He doesn't want to be that guy, but bro, take a shit.
He doesn't want to... he doesn't want to be resuscitated if he collapses. Because the poo.
Oh my god.
The Essex.
They're like, no, well, we won't resuscitate you. We'll just
say.
Stick a fucking funnel in your butthole and let everything flow out.
It's just like an adrenaline needle of the heart.
Oh my god.
And he just shits.
Spills out. Like, have you read that book, Choke?
I was going to say, it's
fucking
at the end of
pulls
Choke.
The anal beads and everything.
You have to explain a little. Yeah. So, Choke the book is about a sex crazed main character. And he ends up getting
it's like anal beads.
An anal bead
stuck.
Yeah, a man goes overboard and one of the anal beads is stuck up his behind. It's like
at least a couple deep. And then when he was pulling it, didn't it break at one point?
I think because the girl that he's using it, the girl pulls it out and she's like, oops, I think you lost one.
Oh yeah!
He's like, oh shit! So the remainder of the book,
be good.
Yeah, he's about to it's just it's disgusting.
The rest of the book he can't shit.
He can't shit, and then he finally shits at the very
Yeah, it's
great. It's a great climax.
Very relieving, very cathartic. Yeah. What an interesting way to build up pressure in a book. Now I really have to take a shit.
I had to take a dump, but now I really have to go.
It worked. That's a good book.
It is a great book. Yeah, I still remembered it. I don't remember a lot of high school. So
and Sam Rockwell did the movie version.
Yep. But with this waiting game now in its second month, the Essex police had no choice but to request more time to detain him in court. Who's playing the waiting game?
Yeah, he's detaining his poop in his butthole. His colon.
Chambers appeared before magistrate yesterday.
All right, magistrate. I'm going to tell you face to face, eye to eye.
You're not getting
I ain't taking a shit, mate.
You ain't getting this turd over my dead body, mate. Oi, bruv.
It's a turd on the run.
You're going to do a lot worse than put me in jail. Put me in jail for 2 months, bruv.
You make me shit. You take my soul. My will to live.
You might take my shit, but you'll never take my freedom.
Oh, my God.
All right, I just had to do it. I'm sorry. Chambers appeared before the magistrate yesterday where the force applied to keep him in custody until Monday. Oh my God. The lawyer told...
He was very blocked up in court. Oh my God.
He needs bran muffins Stat.
Oh my god.
All right,
No, that's what he doesn't do,
Oh yeah, that's.
right? That's
I
the
can
other
never
way.
tell. I don't have. I'm
He
very.
needs,
I was gonna say if he needs to shit. I mean, I have more. We'll get to that,
Yeah.
but there's. I mean, my God, there's some food just around here. These parts
Oh my
that'll make
God,
you.
Yeah.
Question
to,
why you ate that stuff.
Head to Taco Bell. They'll take care of that.
Your
real
colon
quick
lives
for you.
moss.
Oh my god.
All right, so the lawyer told
Fourth meal, the one that clears out your colon.
the Chelmsford Magistrate Court on Friday
Chelmsford Magistrate.
to reject the
Actual
application.
service, my
He
liege.
said, "Justice will be served one way or another. Reject the application and continue with the case as it would be normally dealt with."
Oh my god.
The
It's not a matter
prosecutor.
if he shits or not, mate. We're just going to solve the case like any magistrate would. I hope he shits for his own
Keep
good.
calm and
In
carry
his own
on.
good. Yeah.
The prosecutor, however, said it was in the interest of the justice to keep Chambers in police custody. He told the court it is quite a clear-cut application. Mr. Chambers has been refusing treatment. It is clear he is preventing the passing of evidence of the drugs he swallowed prior to his arrest.
Oh, he doesn't want to pass them?
Exactly, he was tampering with evidence. I think he might have swallowed something.
His
He
colon
added,
is tampering with evidence.
the only thing stopping him from being released
With some laxatives.
is Mr. Chambers himself.
Oh my god.
Last week it was revealed that Chambers has been eating inside his cell.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
he has been?
Sir, we don't want you. We want what's inside your colon.
Please give us the shit.
Yeah. Shit into our hands, sir. So he has been eating some stuff.
He started out
Just
eating
bran?
Frosty cereal bars, and as time went on, he would eat up to 8 of them a day.
Oh, hey, Frosties.
He said it's ate the worst shit ever.
Ugh, yeah. Just drugs and a bunch of Frosties.
However, he has not swallowed the bars for fruit and vegetables.
Ah.
And it was
Those would
also
make him want
revealed
shit.
how Chambers ate some fish made by his mother just before he appeared before magistrate.
Boy, it's the fish that's really giving me the problem.
I'm all backed up, I
All
am.
backed up.
The Essex
It's
police,
like a fish swimming upriver, upstream.
the Essex police started a hashtag Poo Watch.
Oh my god.
keep us
the
all-
police did?
Yes, to keep us all updated about any sudden movements. But after 24 days, the force stopped providing updates on the situation.
They should just like have the lights out in the middle of the night and then just like run up to him and and
Scare him.
scare him. He just just fucking accidentally shits.
They're like, did you shit? And he's like, no, I just had an orgasm.
Oh my god.
Good try. Instead, a
Joke's on
spokesperson
you.
said that they will make one final announcement when he does what he needs to do.
No,
That
this
being said,
movement-
Craig, I did find the Essex County Police log
you did
for the past however many days this is,
to track the
24.
movement of his bowels.
Day 1, London gang.
Day one, no shit.
Normal arrest by failing to stop for police and possession with intent to display Class A drug. Male doesn't think we have the power to keep him until he removes some things.
From his butt.
Yeah, he's been charged with possession with intent to sell.
Butt possession.
So that's day 1. Day 3, the lawyer has issued a 190-hour detention warrant on the male to pass the items concealed. If they are not passed during the time, we will apply for more time. So I'll just skip now. Right? Day 5, still no news. Another day passes without any movement.
In the vowels.
Day 6, male is still with us and has just passed 120 hours. 5 days without going to the toilet.
Oh my god. We're gonna try giving him some PF Changs and see what happens.
That should do the trick. Day 8. Amazingly, a further 24 hours has not passed. Suspect has been with us for an entire week and not once been to the toilet. Back to court tomorrow to request further detention until items are recovered.
Go to the loo. You're not gonna go to the loo, mate.
Day 10.
What point are you trying to prove?
Day 10 of Poo Watch has commenced. Male still refusing to go to the toilet.
Oh my god.
Day 12. We are now just over 288 hours with our man awaiting for him to go to the toilet or consent to a doctor removing said items.
Oh my god. And he's not pissing either then, huh?
I don't think so. Day 15. Day 15 and no movements. Unless anything changes overnight, then we will be back to court tomorrow for the third time in this case.
Oh my
Requesting
God.
a further
He's going to court more than he's shitting.
They're going to request a further 8 days for the poop watch. And this is only day 15, mind you.
Oh my God.
Day 17, no comment. Day 18, no change. Day 19. Today's day 19, and we still have no movement. Mail doesn't seem to understand that eventually he will / he needs to go.
Oh my God, he will.
The test of wills at this point.
Yeah.
Day 20 is coming to an end and still no movement. Sorry for the delay in the updates. The team are busy covering this and other ongoing investigations.
Oh my God. No, we're not. Like, don't be sorry to us. Stop telling us about it. Like, do police business.
Day 22, and the mail has still not used the loo.
Still hasn't used the
23,
loo.
day 23, no comment. Day 24, nothing further to report.
Something wrong with your bum?
As soon as this is there's a result, the statement will be released.
Wow.
So it's still going to go. I think that this story deserves some sort of follow up.
And this was like 6 months ago, and it still hasn't,
No, it's
still no update.
Here, I'll let you know. When did this come out? Oh, this came out just 4 days ago.
Okay.
So maybe here we'll do it live. Actually, maybe I can find an update. All right, it looks like the man, as of right now, because they said that they're not going to do any more reports until he passes it. Because I'm looking at the Essex Police website right now,
Yeah.
and they don't have any more logs.
Really?
No pun intended.
Yeah,
Of what's going on right now.
Oh,
So,
no.
but I swear to you this.
We're gonna follow this up.
Decree, yes, I decree to you this, that we're gonna find out when this man makes poop.
Yeah.
What do you think he's? I mean, we haven't even. So, as obviously, it's a dealing charge, right? I mean, he doesn't want to get busted on the dealing charge.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, he's going back and forth to prison or to jail.
Into the court.
He doesn't give a hoot or a holler.
With these balloons in his butt.
He's got a big old bulbous butt. You think he just, just get him a little bit of Adalberto's or some Taco Bell.
Done in like 2 bites of Adalberto's.
This is a follow-up, actually, that we have.
Oh.
We're on Poo Watch. Officially.
Oh my God.
Still on Poo Watch.
Who's on it? Because I could care less.
What are you talking about?
Poo Watch. So
you're on the show right now, so you're part of this.
So this
You're
is
a
the
conspirator.
follow-up
This is a follow-up to a story
the
that
last
we did last show.
episode. We had a story, and it left this burning question in my heart. Dante, is this guy shit yet?
Is this guy going to take a
I
dump?
wasn't here with this one.
So it's now
Yeah.
44 days.
He's been in jail for 44
jail
days.
drug suspect goes 44 days without pooping.
What?
Shiting.
No, fuck you guys. No, this
44
isn't fucking
days.
real. This is
44
not.
days.
This is not real
A
life.
suspected British
Check
drug
your
dealer.
colon, bro.
Was this on fucking what is it, The Inquirer?
Oi, bro.
Right next to Bat Boy.
Boy, this geezer wants me to take a shit, but I'm not going to.
right.
And our new guest,
Oh my God.
Charlie Bronson.
Yeah, really.
So a suspected British drug dealer has gone more than 5.5
Oi,
weeks
bruv.
in
Oi, bruv.
jail without moving his bowels in a determined toilet strike. And the Essex police have detained the man,
It's
Lamar
not
Chambers.
Sussex.
No,
No, so
Essex.
it's funny though because it's not a toilet strike. It's I don't want to pass drugs through my system, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
so-
not like
so,
striking.
For those that
I
hadn't
guess it
hadn't
kind of
heard
is
the
that
story
way
originally, he was picked up and he had swallowed some drugs. He was distributing, and so
Yeah.
the cops want him to,
Put him in some
hey,
balloons.
did you make yet?
Yeah,
So that they
wanna
can
know if
have
he
the
made.
evidence, and the man's refusing not to make.
He's refusing to make brown.
And they're like, you have to do this. So yeah, we're on 44.
44. So we'll
Day
update
44.
you guys when this gentleman shits. And we'll let you
Pretty
know.
much, yeah. That's
Coming
pretty much how
episode.
the cookie crumbles on the show.
There's no way that dude has not pooped.
Are you gonna? Are you?
I'm
are
on
you
a
gonna,
WebMD right now.
Oh, crap.
You are very fake news. Do we just put out some very
Yeah.
fake news right there?
Unbelievable.
75 fucking days. Are you serious?
It's not
Without
75
shitting?
days. What are
Oh,
you
the
talking
long-
about?
The longest case
case.
reported I
Can
found
you
was
give us a
75
little bit of
fucking days.
backstory before
Yeah,
we say
really.
75 days?
I'm
Like-
talking about pooping right now.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah.
you have to give it a
All
little
right,
bit of context.
so I'm on
Yeah.
Quora, I guess. I don't know how
Quora?
fucking reputable this
Okay,
fucking...
yeah,
Cora.
but what is
It's
it?
like
say?
it must be like a
it-
Snopes.
There's a couple paragraphs that I'm not willing to read, but if the bottom line is so
Oh crap!
the longest case.
This whole article
re-
kind of stinks.
The longest case report I found was 75 days in
It's a little corny.
in an adult. 75 days worth of shit
What
in your
happened to the
system.
guy?
Adult system, yeah.
He died probably.
That,
Well, it's gotta be
that
bad.
Can't, yeah, be good for you.
He pooped out.
Definitely supposed to come out. He really
pooped out.
pooped out.
All right. All right, we're on Poo Watch.
Yeah. So we're keeping you updated on this.
Oh, now I even have a jingle for it.
Do you?
God damn it, it's Poo Watch.
We watch 18.
And
So
we
this is our
broke
third update.
third update. We
Yeah.
broke the record. Or we didn't, but our buddy did.
Yeah, our buddy, the subject of this story.
The Essex Poo Watch is about to commence.
Yeah. So this gentleman.
So for those that don't know, we've been watching this gentleman that's.
keeping
Well,
you
I'll
updated.
just tell you the story because
Yeah.
we'll get to
Does
it.
Does it?
Oh,
sum it up?
it gives us the whole story,
Okay, yeah.
Craig. The whole bloody thing.
Yeah.
All right. Poo expert says
The whole
suspected
thing kinda
Harlow,
stinks to me.
the suspected Harlow drug dealer, could have pooed without the police's knowledge. I mean that do do do.
Yeah, exactly.
Quote, I think he may have found a way to empty his bowels. I know the police were there, but he may have emptied it inside his clothes and somehow managed to hide it.
Just in his bed, and he just lays back in it.
Nothing to see here, fellas. A suspected drug dealer from Harlow who didn't go to the toilet for 47 days. We're up to 47 days now.
So he's been in custody for 47 days.
Yeah.
In jail, I guess, right?
It's
And
because they moved him the last time we were talking.
And he, okay,
Because
that's
they moved
right.
him to the hospital.
And
Because
when the cops picked him up, he was
he ingested,
hurrying
he
up to
ingested
swallow
whatever drugs
something
or whatever
that
happened
they're
to be.
pretty convinced is some, like, I guess, balloons or whatever full of condoms or whatever, condoms full of drugs.
Little Jimmy hats.
And he's refusing to shite.
Yeah. So he's gone
47
47 days
That's
without
the record?
pooping. Excuse
not
me. The
shiting.
suspected drug dealer from Harlow, who didn't go to the toilet for 47 days, could have pooed without the police's knowledge, an expert has claimed. So this is a little. The story's starting to get a little nutty.
Yeah.
A little corny.
Oh, boy. So it's not... It is the record, but it's pending.
Pending, yes.
It's a potentially...
It has to be verified.
Yeah. He potentially
Trish
broke it.
McNair of the Primary Care Society for Gastroenterology, the science of disorders of the stomach and intestines,
Oh, wow.
claims
Oh, boy.
it was unlikely that the 24-year-old man went that long without having a poo while in police custody.
Yeah,
Lamar
without making
Chambers, 24, of Villa Road, Brixton, Guns of Brixton,
Ah.
appeared in front Chelmsford Magistrate Court 8 times after he was
Magistrates Court.
charged with possession with intent to supply Class A drugs and driving matters, but the charges have now been dropped by the Crown Prosecution Service. He has since been rearrested on suspicion of being concerned in the supply of a Class A drug and has been released on bail. That's right, he got released.
So he got released before he released his
Chambers
guys?
had smashed the British record for
He
being in
waited
police
it
custody
out.
for the longest without pooping.
He waited it out. Maybe he shit it out and then just picked those balloons of drugs back out of the shit and swallowed them again.
Oh, you think probably right? Because
Maybe.
if there's no, oh my god! All right,
Or
so
he fucking just his dopey plan worked. He waited it out.
the court authorized the detention of him several times to enable him to pass the drugs which police suspected were inside
You
him.
might just make brown.
It's
will
all
you?
right. Hey, Listen, brother, I've got to go home. Me and the missus have been fighting a lot lately.
I got the new Liam Gallagher album. Come on.
I told her I
Play it for you if you take a shot, mate.
I said to the old bird, I said, I'm going to be the one that's going to make him shit.
It's going to make him mate.
Come on, man, I'm going to make Lieutenant. Just
Before he goes
Brown.
to see the magistrate again.
I could finally make Lieutenant if you just make
Oh my god, however, after 47 days in custody,
Then we go on holiday.
We could go on holiday. I've never been on an airplane, mate.
Oh my god.
Just make a little
an
brown.
aeroplane. Just make a little brown, it's alright.
However, after 47 days in custody, he had still not emptied his bowels, and so was released from custody and taken to the hospital for treatment.
Yeah.
Trish explained,
Trish
the woman doctor, I think he may have found a way to empty his bowels. I know police were there, but he may have emptied it inside his clothes and somehow managed to hide it.
Jeez, that sounds fun.
She said it wouldn't be far-fetched if he was elderly, but he's a young man. In a young person like him, he would be able to hold on to start with, but the bowel would fill and poo would start to dry out as it expanded. That sounds incredibly painful.
Yeah.
Quote,
So she's just saying she thinks it's pretty
all
hard to
bullshit.
believe that he could have.
Yeah, there's no way.
Wow.
She said if you were still eating, eventually the natural reflex would occur, and it would be hard to hold on, and it would empty on its own accord.
Oh my God.
So she pretty much says that if you hold in your shit, you will eventually just shit.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Which is good to know, yeah. I've never tried the experiment myself.
She says, however, if you then manage to suppress that and you are not drinking, the bowel movement would fill up with poo.
The bowel?
The bowel would fill up with
Fill
poo.
up with
Yeah.
poo. And then was
Bowel
she saying it would, like,
movement,
dry?
Yeah, the large bowel removes liquid, and if you are not
yeah.
drinking, the longer you leave it in, the harder and drier the poop becomes.
And
The
then
more
it would be
difficult it is to
horrible.
push through.
Ugh.
What happens is your bowel will fill up with dry poo, and eventually it would push out of the body no matter how painful it would be.
Yuck.
It could make you feel bloated and experience tummy pains, or just being generally uncomfortable.
Oh my
Sometimes
God.
it impacts internally as it fills up more and more, stretching the bowel, affecting the internal abdominal. Okay.
Just enough shit. Takes a lot of shit to do that, doesn't it?
And then she says, so there's three options. It empties by itself. It empties,
Okay.
unfortunately, uncontrollably, excuse me. So it empties by itself, it empties uncomfortably, or it just gets stuck and bursts internally.
Oh.
Bursts internally.
Bursts internally? So, like, bursts the colon?
Yeah.
Whatever?
It just dries so much and it just bursts through. Breaks on through to the
Oh.
other side. Yeah!
Or you shit, or you, like, accidentally shit,
Yeah.
basically.
You just...
Oh my
That's all that.
God.
Essex
What
police
would Robbie
confirmed-
Krieger think of that? Or no, he wrote Light My Fire.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Let's just all sit down and listen to the fucking
The
organ
Doors.
solo of Light My Fire real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Essex police confirmed that during his time in custody, Mr. Chambers was routinely supplied with food and water and received medical visits every day. However, the suspect still did not go to the toilet. Trish she just continues on about horrible things happening to this guy. Trish
He's
continued.
like, I would have just given him a Taco Bell.
I really actually just wanted to see what
It
would
would have
happen.
made him pass.
I give him one chalupa.
Oh my God. Maybe the guards just kept giving him bran muffins and they didn't realize, like, oh shit, we're helping him.
Yeah,
Just block
and
up.
Mongolian barbecue, and that's
Oh
all you
my
would need.
God.
You'd never shit again. All right,
Mostly good stuff. P.F. Chang's. Mostly good
Trish
stuff.
continued, you would give them medication to lubricate the bowel, but if this didn't work,
I take
then
some of that myself.
get a manual evacuation, which is where a
Ugh.
brave nurse...
A manual evacuation, bro. So some lucky medical professional gets to grab a shovel and dig
that's
into
where
your ass.
some brave nurse would put on some rubber gloves and pull it out.
Oh my God.
If a manual evacuation is not possible, then surgery may be the next option.
Oh my god.
In the long run, it can damage the bowel if he had been stretched, causing ulcers on the lining of the bowel. It can also cause long-term scarring that could damage and affect the passing of the poo in the future. I don't even know what to say anymore. So, Essex Police maintains that Mr. Chambers did not pass anything whilst in police custody. So he got away. My man got away. Mr. Chambers. All for one and one for all. Oh, now I even have a jingle for it.
Do you?